could turn into like Detroit under the Gray Davis administration. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you. So you said 70%. You just trying to be messy with your gold chain, out of date look. Everybody in the 80s. That's why you a Jerry Brown.
Okay, first of all, you guys, a couple of things.
The bottom line is this. The Gray Davis is not the governor, and he was not the governor when he became the governor, and when Arnold became the governor, he did the best that he did. Okay, we have to move on.
No, okay. First of all, some facts. The governor has a 70% approval rating, and let me actually throw a little wrinkle in there. Gray Davis is the governor who was impacted by the Enron scandal.
That's right.
That impacted your utilities. So Gray Davis was essentially sabotaged.
Exactly.
Sabotage.
Gray Davis was also a commissioner of what?
Part of the
and
people.
all those Republicans.
What was Gray Davis?
I'm not saying I support Gray Davis, but
what was he commissioner before he was governor? What was he before?
I don't remember. He was treasurer. I remember. I got homework. I got this homework. Y'all seem to have forgotten.
You need to do your education, people.
Y'all seem to have forgotten
Gray Davis' job was before he became governor.
Enron.
And it had a lot to do with insurance and a lot to do with
Gray Davis failed because...
do the homework, America.
No, you do it.
Moving forward, let's look at, again,
wait a minute. No, Gray, we going to get that point out.
is the governor that
Go
we are
take a look.
on.
And see what Gray Davis and check on Enron. It's a little more complicated.
May be the
and now here comes Jerry Brown.
Democrats are so worried about Republican gubernatorial.
Dress attire like that Steve Jobs kind of a...
Nancy from Simi Valley, thank you for now coming into the chat room. You know, all those are out there. Tell your friends, Google, text them right now. You're watching hiphoprepublican.tv. This is a Republican show, not your typical Republican show. We do have serious issues that we talk about and we joke a lot, but we have issues that we want you to kind of think of in a different way. We are currently talking about Meg Whitman and Jerry Brown, who will be running for governor for California 2010. Meg Whitman is the candidate that we're endorsing here on hiphoprepublican.tv. And Jerry Brown, Mr. Brown, he's got one foot in the ground. As you can see, he's got a delayed mindset that has to do with being in government a little bit too long, of identifying that he needs to get on the playing game if he wants to act like he's a serious contender for this race. And in California, we need serious business to be handled and manners to be taken care of. Mr. Brown is not doing that. He's laying back low like he's assuming that he's back in the 70s with the roller skating women. He needs to let that go and stay focused on serious issues. As you can see, Meg has a great personality and she has the right energy that's out there. Meg Whitman's campaign has said that they'll spend up to $150 million against this candidate of their money and not yours. So if you have the money to spend it, Meg, you go, girl.
I'm trying to do a search too for what the highest spending to run for highest spending for.
Well, let's call it the Obama days. Yes, that's right. Obama administration spent they raised, which means they have
and
to
they say from $5
wasn't it over $800 million?
$5 at a time.
Was it over $800 million? So you have to look that up online, brother. I have to help you out. It's the man with the big somewhere.
Well, I don't know either, Shirley. I'm just curious.
No, I'm not curious. It made history. That was a historical movement that took place. I'm sorry. We never had the internet movement that we did since this last campaign. People were giving $5, $2. They gave up their Starbucks coffee to help Obama become elected. By doing that, every dollar counted and it moved the number ratio into how politics have been changed today. So what's $150 million when you had Obama who put out over $800 million for a presidential campaign? Keep in mind, the United States of America is one aspect of it, but California, we are a country within a state. So absolutely, I think she's doing the right thing of spending the money that is needed to recorrect a country called California.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, here's the part. Do you want somebody running your state who has no successful background in raising money? Because politics is about raising money. And I agree with you. Obama did raise a record amount of money. So, to me, the idea that you can go in this trying to be successful as a politician, as it relates to, are we equating that the more money spent and raised probably goes towards a better success in being voted in? It's a relationship of looking at the history of it and saying who raises the most amount of money.
And who set the previous record?
Right.
George W. Bush.
Of course, yes, I know that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
So it is it is a 1-to-1 ratio. I agree. Hey, look, I'm on your page on that.
I'm sorry. Don't hate the Republicans because we know we can.
No, we're not hating. We agree.
Surely. What is money?
Surely, y'all say you manage money.
Surely, we agree. We both say we agree. That's what we're
We
saying.
agree, family.
Yeah, we agree.
I'm still trying to find out what the average is.
Conversion
The
process
chat room
taking
wants to
place.
know what is
Conversion
her,
within the house.
what is Meg's
Right, Nancy?
the chat room wants to know what is Meg's stand on gay rights and gay marriage.
That's right.
Where does she stand with the
Yeah.
gays, baby?
We want to know where she stands with the
Well,
gays.
I think you need to go to her website. Let me tell you, you can get all your
Oh,
gay.
you don't
No,
know.
they're asking you. They
I
want to get
don't
from
know
you.
because
You
I ain't
support
gay.
that?
I like the other stuff.
What
So
are
don't be asking me gay questions.
What are
I
you
look like I'm
supporting
gay.
her for? What
Let
are
me
you
educate
supporting
you.
her for?
I got a lot
then?
of my little gay friends. They watch me. Y'all didn't have my gay friends on here. You know I didn't have my boy on here, Drew. So you need to go to hiphoprepublican.tv. Ask Drew that question. Ask Matt that question. They a little sweet on you. Okay?
Well,
but to answer that, go to hiphoprepublican.tv and talk. And go to megwhitman.com and you can ask a gay question. Speaking of
Shirley,
gays.
can I read some of these really irritating comments from your chat room about you? These are some really
They're
irritating.
talking
Bring
now.
it on.
They're
I want to go on
talking.
another
No,
subject.
but that's how you know. I know you need to hear some of these, okay? Because I'm really irritated because they are actually loving you a little too much, okay? And I'm not. They're talking about what do you say? 3 claps, pom poms, and cheers. Leslie's cheering for you.
Go, Leslie.
Where is that? 3 pom poms and cheers. It's just don't you guys
Isn't that
stop falling for her.
ridiculous? Isn't that crazy?
Stop liking.
You know what?
I want
gotta
y'all to
like
stop
them because
liking
I'm just
her.
telling them
Stop
that they
liking
need to learn
her.
for themselves and hold people
Whatever.
accountable. It doesn't matter about
Whatever.
parties, about people. People are upset, they're tired, and you know what? Let them spend their own money. Don't spend my money on the campaign trail. Oh, they got to take the money out
That
of the
means you ain't
schools. They got to
contributed.
take the money out of the taxpayers. They got to take the money out of the state to pay for their campaign. Oh, we still got to take the money from the RNC, the DNC. Screw that. Take it out of your pocket. You don't want to run it for office. Show how strong you are. Meg's doing it. Why can't you?
I agree. That I agree.
Yeah.
First of
Arnold-
all,
Arnold-
she needs to
And-
change her
And
name.
to all my little gay friends out there, you know we love
Meg.
you. You need Jesus.
80% of your chat room is gay, just so you know.
Well, I believe in Adam and Eve, but some of y'all believe in Adam
All
and
that
Steve.
fudge packing.
Moving on to the gay community, the Winter Olympics. We have come to the
Stop
last
loving
week.
her. Stop loving
We've
her.
come to the last week. You know what's so funny? Johnny Weir. Did you guys hear what happened with my boy Johnny Weir? Let me tell you about Johnny
Johnny
Weir.
who?
Johnny Weir. And I don't know if you can find him online. Johnny Weir is an athlete. He's gay. He's been attacked about being possibly not a man. That's right. Johnny Weir placed 6th in the Olympics this year. He didn't place in the medals division, but Johnny has always had a sense of flair and personality of his own demeanor. And just to let you know, Johnny, I think in the USA competition to get you qualified, he had feathers on that costume. On this costume, on the short program, he had tassels. In the last costume, Lord, the boy had all black. You guys, you got to look at some of the
Stop pandering to our gay
and
community.
then he had a corset. This is a man.
Are you pandering?
And then he had pink lace with a corset that somewhat looked like leather. Okay, well, the French, after he had lost, and Johnny said, I did what I did, and I looked the way I do. I love Johnny. He's really interesting.
Is there a link for that?
There may be. I didn't have one. I'm just telling you the story.
What's his name again?
Johnny Weir. W-E-I-R.
I'm gonna try to get that for
Ice
you.
skater. The French claimed he was not a man. They wanted him to have a sex check. I was wrong.
that's me.
I thought that was whack. I said, oh Lord, the French are saying that Johnny may not be a man. And they have requested the U.S. officials check to see his gender. They want a gender check. The French said, get a check to that boy. Johnny later on came out with a press release this week and said, I am a man.
Well, this is the skater guy, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay, I found that. I found a skater.
He's an ice
Let's at
skater.
least see what his ice skating form is. Let's see. I'll tell you if he's gay right now. He's gay. He's gay.